What's
Hey.
up?
What up? How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, man.
Yeah.
Today is Blue Train Day. Obviously,
Yeah.
I did not get mine yet. I don't know when it's going to get here, but
I did get mine, and it just came like an hour ago here, so I'll give it an unbox in a second.
very cool.
We just dropped Felipe's new video doing a shootout between the OG RVG. I think it's like a second pressing maybe. Hey, Mazzy. And what else? He was doing the SRX. He's got the mono and the stereo tone poet. So pretty cool shootout that he did.
Hey, Mazzy.
So yeah.
Did we both get our tumboats? No. So I haven't got mine. Mike's going to open his in a bit.
Yeah. And
Hey, Mark.
What's great about this release is it like makes me dig into my Coltrane catalog. So I was listening to almost all of my Coltranes are reissues. So this is the AP.
Mazzy. What's up, buddy? You're muted, man.
Cheers.
He's shaking it. Oh, I gotta get my cocktail on now. Do you have anything to drink, Mike?
Yeah, I got a beer here. It's pretty dark.
Ooh,
it's like an October ale or something.
It's a cool looking. Look, I got this.
Oh, real nice. There you go. See you later.
Yeah, an hour from now, don't ask me anything.
Cheers. I wore a pork pie hat because of it's more of a jazzy hat tonight.
Yeah,
man. Ooh, jazzy hat.
That's cool.
That's a fine looking cocktail you got there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Gin martini, slightly dry, Hendrix, one olive.
There you go. Very nice. So I was pulling up my Coltrane. They're all sleeves, so there might be some reflection. But you have his first self-titled. This is the AP release. You got the Great Lush Life compilation.
That's a good one.
You got, these are not in any particular order. This is the Acoustic Sounds live at the Village Vanguard.
Hang on, slow down.
Oh,
yeah, slow.
So the first one.
I'm overexcited here with this Blue Train.
Go back to the first one. What do y'all think about that first one? Just the prestige. It's just the Coltrane.
Which one was the first one?
Let me take it out of the sleeve. So it's the self-titled. I don't have a year. What is this? It's
57 or 8. 57 or 8.
Yeah, I want to probably. And yeah, what's cool about this is it's got a few different lineups, but Paul Chambers, Albert Heath, and they're on drums and bass throughout. But then you have Red Garland sometimes. You have Mal Waldron sometimes. Then you have Shahib Shahab on baritone sax on a few. Then you have this guy, Johnny Splawn, who is like infamous for there's like nothing on this guy anywhere except for like this record. There's like no pictures of him. There's no anything. So
I think that's the name George Harrison used to use when he couldn't use his name because of contractual reasons.
Really?
No, I don't know. But but seriously, a lot of artists back. I don't know about that. Probably not in jazz in those days. But when you're signed to a label, a lot of times in the 60s and 70s, you'd see someone like L'Angelo Misterioso plays on the Cream record, and that's George Harrison. You couldn't use your real name because you didn't have right. So I always wonder, like on jazz records, was that a thing also? Like some player, a major player who couldn't use his real name.
If you got the 2 record store days ago, I don't know. There was the Roy Ayers album, which is fantastic. And on that album, Herbie Hancock plays under a pseudonym. Mm-hmm. So
it happens, or it happened.
Well, just think, Sonny Rollins played under a bridge.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
I thought he played on top of the bridge.
That's a jazz joke.
On the bridge.
Hey,
that's a jazz joke.
I don't have the strength to get into 2 fights with 2 old guys.
No, he used to practice under the bridge because of the sound. Seriously, it's a true story.
No. Well, I thought he was on like the Brooklyn Bridge or whatever bridge it was.
George Washington Bridge.
George Washington Bridge.
George Washington to New Jersey.
Well, wait, no.
God forbid.
But I thought that he took a 5-year break from recording.
Yes.
He was having a crisis.
Yeah.
He would go up on the bridge and play, and he felt from doing that that brought him back, and that's why he made the probably his best album.
The Bridge?
The Bridge, yeah.
Williamsburg Bridge. That's it. It's the Williamsburg Bridge to Brooklyn.
Thank you.
See, there's too many bridges. Like New York is probably second only to Portland.
Hey,
too many bridges.
hey, where's Felipe? My bridge, I think it needs one.
He's coming.
Nice.
Look at this, Mike.
I did pick up. I went to an estate sale and record shopping today. So
you only can show jazz records. I got criticized.
Only jazz.
I got criticized.
Let me get through.
They're jazz. Listen, I'm Mazzy. I know they're jazz records. I got.
Right. Okay.
No, somebody shit on me last time for coming here and spoiling.
These are not jazz records.
I said some non-jazz shit last time, so I'm sticking to jazz.
That's all right. As long as it circles back to jazz, we're good.
Is Steely Dan jazz?
Yes.
No.
Jazz adjacent.
Well, they have a jazzy thing. Can I show my special Steely Dan?
Why are you cock blocking me, man?
All right, Rob, show a record. What do we got?
Okay. I got My Honey Hole's this one record store, and this dude got in a gigantic soul funk jazz collection that I go through the boxes. He hasn't even put all this stuff out. So I got this Grant Green.
I swear you already had that last week, or is this a different copy, or is that a different record?
I don't know. I just picked up today. It's a
nice.
demo. It's Rudy Van Gelder mastered it.
That looks like it smells moldy, though. I saw the end of that.
Yeah, it smells like old man.
I've seen that before. I think one of us showed it because Hubert Laws is on it. And I remember.
Yeah. Well, it says Herbert, but I'm a big Joe Farrell fan, so he's on here playing.
All right. Cool.
He had a big fight with Grant Green had a big fight with Herbert Laws when he made that record. He wrote a song. You know that song, "I Fought the Law and the Law Won."
Okay. All right.
It's like David.
All right,
I'm this close.
All right, let's get back to Train.
If you changed your name to Steve.
Hold on. Let's get back to Train. So we have Lush Life.
I wasn't done talking about the first record, though.
What? Should I go back to that? I feel like
I don't like that.
Mike, did you just get these today?
No. I've had these.
Oh,
I just wanted to do this in the run up to me unboxing this.
Oh, I get it. Okay, this is like a preamble. I get it. Okay,
yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the concept.
I can go back if you guys want to talk about self-titled.
Wait, Chris, how many times has Mike shown this record?
63.
Never. I've never shown this record.
Now, do you like Lush Life or the other one better?
I kind of, a lot of people aren't too into the Coltrane self-titled, but I think it's cool. I mean,
I love it. I love
it too. Yeah, I was listening to it earlier today, and
this is hurtful, like Rachel would say.
All right, Stunty, why don't you come up and tell us what's what?
Can you show that cover again, Mike?
There we go.
It's like Coltrane is going, I'm sick and tired of Mike showing this record.
This is the first
I love
time
that cover. That's one of my favorite Coltrane album covers too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it is cool. I mean, look at the typography on that.
It's just kind of it's like neo. It's like pre-psychedelic in a way.
Yeah, it's a great cover for sure.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like LSD on. Yeah.
So this was put out. I think after Coltrane was getting really popular, and they went back to the tapes and put out a compilation. And I don't think Coltrane actually agreed. Like, I think he was upset that they did that because this wasn't anything he wanted out there. And, because he was obviously progressing, and this is something from like the mid to late 50s that he was working on. So this was a new Coltrane record when he was developing stuff for Impulse. So I think,
Common Record Business 4, when somebody gets popular, they put out, it's like when the Jefferson Airplane got popular, they put out The Great Society, The Great Slick, and every band, there's always unreleased stuff and early recording.
Yeah.
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 This
that's famous with jazz. For sure.
Wait a second. This is the easygoing wax. I'm chill. I'm happy.
Good.
There's only one old guy here, and I actually like him. There are other ones come on, and I get upset.
Excuse me, 1 second.
I don't actually have all of mine here, but I have plenty to go through. Then we have this one. We're jumping ahead some years, obviously, but this is
that's a good one.
At the Village
Vanguard.
Hey,
good.
Chris, are you? How many? Do you keep track of how many times he shows each record?
I've never shown this record before.
No, I don't.
I don't think I've ever shown Coltrane, except the one record I did show was the one that we swapped that I swapped the Alice Coltrane with you for.
Yeah. Have I showed this one?
Oh,
There's the old cover right there. Do you want me to send you this old cover?
No, it's okay.
He has a different
If
record.
if I ever find the record without the sleeve, I'll reach out.
I have to send Chris. Send me your address too. I gotta send something to Felipe. I have something to send him.
Oh, cool.
All right,
Cool.
this one's great.
Cool.
This was, one of the best, I think.
Are you going to send them some illegal immigrants?
Dude.
Man, instead of Chris, can you stop keeping track of Mike and can you just keep track of how many bad jokes Massey makes?
No, that's what's happening at one state, like from Florida. Let's trade.
Yeah.
All right, so Felipe just did a shootout, so go watch that video and then come back here and watch us.
I watched it. It was good. I watched it already.
Yeah. So, and now, Mazzy, do you have the SRX?
I do have the SRX, and since I ordered through UMG because of my discount through my friend.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even. I don't think they even shipped it yet. When you order for the UMG, it ships probably today or this weekend.
No, mine got shipped this morning. They ship it the day they're allowed. It comes out.
Oh, well, maybe. I probably didn't get a notice because it was she ordered it. That's why.
Here's the sucky thing. I got my notification that the Bill Evans box shipped.
Ooh.
They didn't put a tracking number in the email.
Well, you can ask them for it.
Well, I did. I sent an email saying, "Where's my tracking number?"
So Stunt Corey likes the wild stuff.
You want to do one? You want to do an unboxing?
Oh, here we go. Now, is that the first pressing of that?
I should look. I don't know. This is the one that I got from Coffee Dave.
Yeah.
Like he was hanging in my house one day last year, and I was mentioning Bill Evans that I'm waiting for this box to be repressed maybe, but I don't know if I want to order it because it's expensive. And he goes, I got a copy. I said, when'd you get it? He goes, I got it like 6 years ago. It's somewhere in my house, but I never opened it. I said, what? I said, I'll trade it. He goes, yeah, I don't really care about Bill Evans, but I thought I needed it. This was like 6 years ago. Yeah, so I traded him a Hendrix live set and a bunch of records. So I really didn't pay anything for it. And it is really good.
I next Saturday we're doing an auction, and I'm going to auction off all my Bill Evans records.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that it's great music.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah. It's great music, and you can't deny how great it is. Would I rather have it being 33? Probably, because But I would think I don't think Chad can do 33. That'll probably be Kraft if they ever do 33.
Yeah, Kraft is slowly putting back the OJCs. They're popping out.
Those OGCs sound brilliant, and again, if I think they were mastered in the late 80s, early 90s. That one guy, Phil Delancey, you can go into the Hoffman forums. He communicated with some dude and said, yeah, those were analog, the ones I did. So like way out west, the Sonny Rollins, his name is on a lot of those OJCs on the back saying they mastered them. So one of the best sounding OJCs I have is, I forget, it's the Sonny Rollins with the maroon background.
Oh, yeah.
I highly recommend it.
It's a contemporary. I think it's contemporary.
20+4?
I scored an OG yesterday for $35.
I think it's the contemporary one.
Yeah.
So Felipe, ultimately, I know you kept promoting the one note or the tone poet because it's available. Did you hear any difference between that and the SRX?
It wins by a hair. I think the SRX is more like balanced across the board. I can hear everything very clearly.
It's probably negligible, right? It's probably
it's by a hair. Yes,
that's why I didn't order I just ordered the stereo because I have the SRX, so I didn't order a mono.
So you compared the mono to the mono S. Yeah, because I ordered the mono. I'll get the stereo if it dips down on Amazon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which it probably will. They probably pressed a ton of those.
I mean,
I got that 40% discount on both of them, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, and I mean, Kevin Gray cut it. No matter how he changes console or whatever people say, I mean, it's his judgment. It shouldn't have changed like dramatically from 5 years ago to now. So
now we got a comment here, and this is
I switched comments. I like this bit.
Damn it!
When doing unboxing, can you already cut it open and unbox it and just do a reveal? instead of holding the box up and showing everyone the box for 7 minutes before opening.
Absolutely not.
I do that. I never do unboxing. I just
today
when that Bill Evans box comes, I'm filming me cutting it open and all that good stuff.
The only thing I ever did that is when I literally had it on a wheeled thing and pushed the Uber box in for my driveway because it was so big. Otherwise, I would never do that. I would never do that.
Speaking about spend money, Mazzy, I bought this one because of you.
Oh, that's a great one. I love that record.
Yeah,
it's
I like
digital.
Yes,
but it's. Did you listen to it yet?
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
It's really good.
And another one that you talked about the record store day releases. I scored this OG in my neighborhood a couple of days ago for $5.
What is this?
Is that a mono or stereo?
That's a mono. And look at the label. It's so cool. It's early Tamla label.
Yeah. That's so, that's one record I don't have. I got a lot of those early Motowns from Coleman, but I love that music. It's such good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going deep into soul now. I'm searching. Getting a lot of those. It's amazing. This record is amazing.
Yeah. Was it cheap?
I paid $5.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Because a lot of soul records of that era, like used records, are really chewed up because they were played at parties all the time.
Okay, can I show the rest of what I picked up today?
Sure.
Hang on a second, Mike. What were you trying to say?
Oh well, so Stunty mentioned that two of his favorite Coltrane's was Ascension 1 and Ascension 2, and then somebody also confirmed that 1 and 2 are brilliant, but aren't there like negligible differences between the two?
No, they're like different takes.
Okay.
I thought, because I have one version, the one that posthumously came out, and they're like different takes, I believe.
So he preferred Volume 1. That's why that one was put out. Do people have a preference between the two?
Well, it's the one I have that came out was an ABC Impulse, and it wasn't. I don't know what the original one. I have to think it was an original Impulse cover, so cosmetically it's different.
Okay.
I can pull out the one I have and show you, but it's came out in the 74 or something. Wrong? Am I wrong about that, Stunty? Yeah. It's a later one, but look, it's not. Look, I haven't opened my Sunship. It's not that. It's not as hard as that. I think
I don't know, Rob. I think it is hard. I think it's like
to me. It's not as.
I kind of describe Ascension as like a punk rock jazz album. Like you could slam dance to Ascension.
I'm listening. I haven't had the first Ascension. I don't know how different the alternate takes are. But to me, it's more spiritual than it is free jazz.
Okay,
that's my.
That makes sense.
Well, wait. Then what? Okay, then I'll show you what I have, Stunty, because I thought it was alternate takes.
So, Mazzy, going to soul. Just wrap it up. I found this one here.
Oh, those are great.
Have you seen this record?
Cheap. That's cheap too, right?
Yeah, another $5 record. With Ron Carter plays in this record.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I picked all those up a few years ago cheap. I had a couple already, but those Roberta Flack records are really well recorded and they're cheap and they sound good.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm 100% wrong.
Did Arif Martin produce those? I forgot who produced that. Arif Martin, maybe.
Let's see what you got there, Rob.
I'm wrong.
Okay.
It's First Meditations that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
with an artist.
Rob, Ascension is like it's like a thrash jazz. Like it is like crazy.
But that's a later '70s release. Those are posthumous releases.
Now Stunty's saying that number 2 came out. I don't know. I think Ascension came out when he was alive. I'm pretty sure of that. We need Fred Butterman here. He's
the one you have is a post. Let me see the one you have, Rob.
No, this is not Ascensions, but this came out posthumously. It came out
that's the 70s. That's a 70s. Yeah.
So Stunty is the one to get number 2 then? Is that
Why isn't the one to get both of them?
Well, maybe.
Well, you can't have one to get and then get
Rob, because that would be the 2 to get.
No, listen, it gives you one more extra record to hold up, Mike.
That's true. That is a good point.
I do love holding up records.
So I had got this today, and then I was really happy to find this, and I had to dig through the boxes he had to find this.
Nice.
Oh,
So this is just
Sonic.
trios that he did over the course from 52 to 68.
Oh, I don't have this one.
So that doesn't have anything from Songs of My Father, does it?
No, these are trios.
Oh,
that was his
Okay.
sextet or whatever it was.
That's the one that Steely Dan ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are just him and trios situation.
Cool. Those look good.
And I kept going back to this because he got a huge jazz collection. I had like 5 copies of this. And then I realized, the bootleg thing just came out today, which is from this, but I didn't realize like his version of Human Nature and Time After Time's on this.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
That's his like late '80s funky thing, or
But that's like mid '80s, late '80s. But the bootlegs that came out, like I listened in my car, I streamed from the new bootleg. He has a 9-minute version of Time After Time. So like on here, it's the normal. It's like 3 minutes. And then I found a nice copy of this.
Okay.
Oh, nice. What is the name of that record? I can't read it.
Thirst.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's Herbie the Next Generation. That's from
the 3 in a row he did for Columbia, like Headhunters, and then Manchild,
and Trust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, nice jazz pickups today.
All right, Chris, can you make me big? I'm going to jump in here really
Did
quick.
you see
John Coltrane album.
Mark, that's awesome that you picked that up. The Julian Brewster record on Jazzland, or no, Riverside. I think it's the Riverside one.
Mark, tomorrow I'm getting my records, and there's going to be a video about it because it's a landmark in my Tone Poet collection.
All right, Chris, make me big. I'm going to try to do this quick.
Do you have the box open?
So Michael 45 did an unboxing, and it came in a brown paper bag from Amazon. This is what you get in the United States. You get a cardboard box that looks like it's football wrapped. Okay?
Oh no!
Ours aren't football. Ours are Lord of the Rings or whatever the.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think Amazon bought the rights to Thursday Night Football, so this is probably some type.
That's a thing. Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. And what's
cool? That sounds like Polish football.
It's been a thing for like 10 years, Mazzy.
Has it? I don't follow.
So they got the rights for like the next tons of seasons. I forgot what the number is, for like billions of dollars. And when they do the advertising, it connects to your like Fire Stick or whatever. And there's like a Tide commercial. You can like click to like Prime Tide Pod. So you could link actual sales to marketing dollars like directly.
That's right. I forgot you're in advertising. So Mike, I just lost a job for Kashi. I estimated today for Bare Naked granola. Why? You're in advertising. Why didn't we?
I don't know.
No marketing dork talk this stream.
It's all about
and actually no naked talk either. No.
Okay, so what we got in here, we have 2 records that I bought.
Another box.
So I'm just going to take these out, and now we're going to further unbox.
I don't know. Better be good records.
I don't know which one's which. They're both kind of different boxes, so I'm just going to open up. Let's see. I'll open up this one first. Try to get quick.
So you are doing an unboxing, okay?
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Coltrane.
Now we can see it.
All right.
No, this stereo or mono.
Can you do me a favor and hold up another Coltrane album?
I was really only interested in the mono. This is what I wanted. I'm so happy to get this. I cannot even tell you. I know the stereo is cool, but I frankly, I just wanted the regular gatefold with the regular cover, mono. Kevin Gray, I've said this a couple of times on the channel, but Kevin Gray, in his interview with Steve Westman, said that he preferred the mono. So I just figured.
But Joe Harley preferred the stereo.
Well,
it's true,
though. That's true. And honestly, I like the idea of having the booklet by Ashley Kahn. I like, all of the context, the extra takes and everything, but there's something about just having like the straight up mono single disc that like appealed to me more. And I think I'm going to be really happy with this one. So, plus, I think like a bunch of my friends got the stereo, so I'll be able to listen to those outtakes at some point.
Okay. Here is the uncropped photo.
Oh, there you go.
I was visited by the ghost of
Is
Good
that for Mosaic?
I don't. Well, what's his name?
Cuscuna?
Michael Cuscuna and his wife bought the Francis Wolff archive years ago. So they have the rights to all the photographs from Francis. So that's why he would license them to Music Matters Jazz and now Tone Poet. You could buy prints from him. I don't know if he still can. I assume he can.
I think they just stopped doing that.
Now, Mazzy, can you show that picture one more time? Can you make Mazzy big so we can see that?
Yeah, 1 second.
Now, what I've read is that people always said that he was sucking on a reed.
Can I show my martini first? Here's my martini with one olive.
Cheers.
Hendrick's gin. That's the uncropped.
Now, what I've heard is he actually is sucking on a lollipop.
That's what I've heard too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a reed. It's not a reed.
Yeah.
And it was a color shot that they transferred to black and white.
Nice.
Interesting.
You know, I actually have.
You could definitely see how much better the MMJ cover was, Felipe, in your video.
Oh yeah, you could see that.
It would have been cool. Well, see, I haven't seen it yet. In the book, do they have? I'm sure in the book on the stereo they have the uncropped shot.
There's many pictures. To the
Is
MMJ,
the uncropped shot in there?
There is, yes. I'm not sure if this tall, but it's wider, definitely.
So on the Facebook groups, I heard that 2 people got warped copies. So I'm just going to check.
Oh no, 2 warped copies.
And they both were the mono. Actually, it wasn't the Facebook group. It was one person was on Rachel's Ghost stream.
Well, that doesn't count.
All right, yeah, this looks flat to me. I mean, that's pretty good.
You know, yeah.
Oh no, Mark Glassman said his copy came warped.
Yeah, and then I read somebody on the Tone Poet Facebook group said theirs was warped too.
I mean, you got to imagine, Mazzy, how many copies do you think they're pressing of each?
Mine
in the
good.
double-digit thousand range?
I would think at least 20,000
of each.
Yeah, at
It's
least.
gotta be more than that.
That would be my guess, and maybe more. Maybe more. Maybe like 25, 30,000.
Was Mike joking around when he said he got 3 pallets? That couldn't. It was.
I believe.
I mean,
you know,
he doesn't. It doesn't seem he jokes around with that kind of stuff. But look, how many of those Art Pepper mono RSDs did he have?
Yeah.
Why would he?
You know, he doesn't joke about that. You can't use the bathroom unless you know him. So I'm sure he, if he got 3 pallets.
I was joking with my bathroom question, but
it's true.
But the thing to think about some guy went after me this morning for being cheap. Okay, I'm cheap, but I went and looked. If you go on Amazon, like that Gerald Wilson. That's $24 right now.
Now, look at this. See, I got this almost free. I told you it's a trade. But look at this.
Don't tell.
No, look. There's it's an imperfection there.
Oh, you send that back.
Well, you have issues with Chad and boxes, and I have issues with a guy who thinks I'm cheap.
Okay, when you have 22 LPs, a box makes sense. You know, I like this.
Yeah.
Now, this sounds great. It does sound great.
Can you pull one of them out?
Yes, please. Can you pull one of them out?
Which one do you want me to pull out?
I just want to see how the record, because they're not gatefolds. I just want to see.
They're not gatefold.
I want to see you pull it out, Mazzy. Come on, just pull it out.
Whoa.
Hey now.
I like this cover. This is kind of like poppy. I like this.
So nice. So is it a gloss cover or just slick plastic?
They're very glossy. They're really nice.
It's hard cardboard.
You know, they're good. They're good. They're not like the Tone Poets, but I think they're substantial. They're a little wider, so they fit the 2 LPs. They're not a gatefold, but I think it's fine. You know,
can you pull the because I have the Oscar Peterson. We take requests.
Now this is not paper. In this case, it's that kind of, I don't know what you call it. They're poly-lined inside with paper outside.
Waxed paper on the out.
Yeah.
That looks beautiful.
Oh, it's totally beautiful. And it says on the dead wax, it says, Mazzy loves you.
Yeah. I was going to do a drum roll
for it.
Yeah.
But can you see the pressing plan on that? Because I know that somewhere, like one run was done at QRP, another was RTI.
Right. That's a good question. I don't know I don't know which one this is because I don't know when Coffee Dave got it.
If it's an old box, it's likely to be RTI.
If it's what?
If it's an older, like very early, Probably RTI.
But I don't know what are the two different.
So you can tell it's RTI. First, if it didn't come with a QRP sleeve to start with.
It doesn't have QRP sleeves.
So the RTI, if you look in the dead wax, there's like some of the numbers are going to be in parentheses.
In what?
In the dead wax, some of the numbers are going to be in parentheses.
I hope they don't come in those plastic RTI sleeves that kind of leave a residue on the.
Well,
on
this
the record.
I think this box was done.
There is a parentheses after some of them.
So it's very likely RTI then. Yeah.
Now which should I like better?
I don't know. I think they're equally good.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I know the new. So here's my only example: the reissue of the repressing of "Someday My Prince Will Come" came in a rice paper, no printing on a rice paper sleeve. It wasn't in the typical RTI like plastic sleeve.
Yeah. That was pressed at QRP though.
Yeah. But he's saying it wasn't QRP.
No, it wasn't. That was the first when Chad made a deal for RTI to take over some of the repressings. The first one was "Someday My Prince Will Come."
Oh, cool! I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
That's weird, that's an Analog Productions reissue. Like this one is the Acoustic Sounds. Press that QRP. Yeah. It doesn't have the QRP sleeve, but this is because it's an Acoustic Sounds reissue, I think. But
I gotta see this other record.
Okay.
This is the first album, and a lot of people don't love this. I think this is an amazing record.
No.
And the story goes, I had met Orton Keepnews because he obviously moved to Berkeley after he sold Riverside to Fantasy in '71, and he used to do a radio show right before my girlfriend's radio show at KSAN Radio in San Francisco. So his wife would come in. He was old then. This is 1978, 9, and he would do a jazz show. And I talked to him about this stuff, and I saw Bill Evans twice around this period. But the story goes, and he said it before, a friend of his, or I don't know all the details, said, "You got to sign this guy, got to listen to it." So he played Bill Evans on the phone to Orrin Keepnews, and Orrin actually signed him based on this phone conversation and hearing him over the phone and producing his first album.
Wow.
Isn't that a cool story? I just think,
That's a very cool story.
Oh, yeah.
All those old Jews. But I think this is still one of the most amazing, simple covers. I love this cover.
That's great.
That is a great cover.
Well, I have the twofer with new jazz on it, and it sounds great. Those twofer sound amazing. So I'm really foaming at the mouth for that box to come.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, you're absolutely right. San Francisco, you take a shot. Whenever I mention San Francisco, or I worked in a record store, you take a shot.
Us hip guys call it Frisco.
So, Chris, we're working on donos. We need more people to subscribe so we can get monetized. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we would definitely accept donos.
You're too small, yeah.
I have an announcement to make. I ordered the box set too.
Oh, you're going to cut the ponytail off?
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Stunty is like, it's funny. Stunty is rude to me when he comments here, but then he sends me these loving inbox messages through Instagram where he's so loving.
Shtick. He's doing shtick. I communicate.
I know. I'm just kidding. Did I show you this? This is my new. I got the Chad Kasem Asia.
No.
Wow.
What is that? A 12-inch single?
This is when I worked for ABC. This was a 12-inch single, white label promo of just Josie.
Oh, cool.
Because that was one of their singles from Asia. So it's a 12-inch. It's not 45. I'm surprised they didn't do it 45.
You feel inadequate holding that 12-inch, Mazzy?
Well, in those days they would do like a mono and a stereo, and this is both stereo, same, and it's not even an edit. It's the same thing. But
Kevin, I'll definitely watch this video. Mazzy, do you have any contemporary jazz artists that you listen to?
You mean artists? Not contemporary label. You mean new artists?
Current.
Newer artists. Yeah.
I thought I mentioned this on your channel. One I really like that has 3 albums on Blue Note, and I have 2 of them. Is Joel Ross, a vibraphone player. I like him a lot. There's a guitarist now who's a little too easy for me. What's his name? Is Lange? Yeah, I love that. I love that Joel Ross record.
This is really good. I love it. Yeah, he's
and
really
there's a
good.
sax player on there. I forgot his name. That he sounds very Coltrane-like.
This record is really, really good.
Yeah,
it's a good album to get, and it's fairly cheap. But he passed away last year. was Ron Miles, or this year, and his album is really good. It's like it's a double album. It's like $20, but it's sad he passed away.
So the sax player here is Emmanuel Wilkins. I think he has Blue Note records by him.
Does he have? I'd like to hear his records because he sounds the closest of contemporary that I know of Coltrane.
I have an artist that I really like. Let me see if I could share my screen here. I want to show this guy. See if this works.
Yeah, and here's Julian Lodge. This is second to last one.
He's got a brand new record out.
Yeah, just kidding. This is the
Bill Frisell is on it.
Yeah,
I like Bill Frisell, who really crosses over in a lot of things. Some people think he's too. Julian Lange. Yeah. He studied in San Francisco at the Art Institute, or not the music, whatever you call it.
The music place.
I have a lot of Bill Frisell CDs.
Yeah,
I like Bill Frisell.
Yeah, I have this one's pretty cool.
Hey, Chris.
Is that newer? Yeah.
I don't know that record. Wow.
Yeah, it's one of his latest. Yeah. He has voices, everything.
Chris, I just sent a link. Can you play that video? I can't share my screen on this computer.
So
in our group chat.
There's the 3 new Blue Note albums with Charles Lloyd, and he does one with Bill Frisell. I think it's each one.
Well, Joe Harley produced it.
Yeah.
He produced. I mean, because Bill, he's the guy that gave Joe Harley
Charles
the name
Lloyd. Yeah.
I like this guy too. Hang on, let me share my screen.
Yeah,
I like Kamasi Washington, very spiritual, but he's a whole different thing. He's like big and expansive and hip hop and orchestrative and Coltrane like, and I like Kamasi Washington a lot. Sometimes his stuff is too overwhelming. It's too much stuff at once. You have to take your time diving in. But I like Kamasi Washington.
I've seen a lot of his records. I just never knew anything about him. So.
I mean, his stuff is thick. It's big. It's got a massive sound, which is really interesting. So
check out these guys. They're gonna do St. Thomas by Sonny Rollins.
Are these the jazz bums?
Yeah.
When you're not on camera.
Yeah. There you go.
I wish. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, it's a little choppy though in the video. I don't know if we can do anything about it.
I don't know what that means.
It's like freezing.
It's frozen. Just wait till the sax comes in.
Minutes later.
Oh. I wish the video was better.
It's a little Caribbean vibe.
Yeah,
for sure.
you'll know the song, Azul. Just wait.
I can't. I need to get a blue hat like that.
Yeah, that looks like on you, Mazzy.
No, wait till he comes in for real.
It's pretty good.
I know this song. Yeah. What's it called?
St. Thomas.
Oh yeah.
It's on sax. It's the title track, the Saxophone Colossus.
Yeah. Of course I know it. Yeah.
Well, anyway, they go through the whole song, but unfortunately, it's kind of choppy. But they're awesome. This
group. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, that album, The Epic, is literally The Epic. And what's the album after that? It's weird. He did an album after The Epic. I don't remember the name of it. And what's weird about it, both the vinyl, I think, and the CD too, it had a secret record, which sounds weird. Depending how you open the gatefold, sometimes you could have the record for 2 weeks in your house. You didn't know there was a record behind a Ziploc, 2 pieces of cardboard, an extra record, which is how fucked up is that?
That's crazy.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Let me get that. I just gotta get that.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. Emmett Cohen's great. I watched a bunch of his videos when we were locked down, like in 2020. He was doing these, apartment videos. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, I love when they do the old standards.
Remember
They do a lot of stuff that he wrote, but then they'll like do a throwback like that.
That's nice.
Okay, this record. Check this out.
Oh, that's Kamasi, right?
It's called Heaven and Earth, right? But look at this. You see where that's scored?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know until I read an article that there's a zip thing, because this record is like crazy. All these different things, right? And there's this extra record zipped in there.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty. It's almost too much, but you need to really take your time. But if you do, it's really rewarding, and I love this thing. It's a spiritual free jazz, hip hop, really a mix of things.
It's really cool.
So, yeah,
I've seen that all over the place. Maybe I'll have to buy a copy now.
Yeah, I mean it's not for everybody, but I think if you give it the time, it's really a cool record. Both his records. I think the one before it with the black cover is the better one, but they're both good.
How come every time somebody shows me a record, I have to buy it?
Because we're influencers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you buy the Pink Floyd? I know this is not jazz, but remix.
Floyd. I have not bought it yet, but I probably want to.
No.
I'm on the fence. I mean, I have the latest remix. The
you don't need it if you like that. You don't need it. It's a world difference. It's a world apart.
And I have an original, so I'm on the fence. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Kevin, I fucked up mine too. Excuse me. Can I say fuck on your channel? I'm sorry.
Of course.
That's okay. Anything goes.
It's a strike. You just gave him a strike, Mazzy.
So what else did I get today? I got a couple things.
Stunty.
True.
Okay, sorry.
So I went to Acoustic Sounds. I saw whatever Sam Records was available. I just got Sam that I didn't have yet. Of course, you guys might have this one.
Well,
that's great.
Yeah. I got that last week, and mine had a skip in it. I had to send it back.
No, mine played flawless. I got this one.
Great.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good out. I have that.
People say, and I have to agree, that might be one of the best sounding records ever.
What people?
What is it?
People. You sound like you sound like the former president. People say.
Everyone says.
You know what, Mazzy?
A lot of people
I was trying to think of a Trump joke to do to you, but I respect the jazz bump.
Let's listen to Felipe. Quiet.
Okay. This one.
Okay, that's a great one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the bird. One of the birds was still available, so I grabbed it.
Can you show the labels on those? Those have such
eating French fries.
So this one is, I think, this one is a German, Brunswick.
Cool.
That's nice.
That's like made in Paris on it?
Bird in Paris.
Bird in Paris, yeah.
Yeah, Bird in Paris.
Record, man. Come on, Mike.
I know that record. That's volume 2, right? That's volume 2?
Basically.
Yeah, so the Ron Bright came on the Polydor.
Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah.
Yeah. The Polydor label.
I really like Sam's records.
Do you have an afternoon in Paris, Felipe? Because that's like the
I
best.
do. Oh, I do.
That's
I
really
do.
good.
That was a good one. And Ascenseur pour les Chauffeurs came on Fontana.
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Very French.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, and let me see the Nathan Davis Trio.
Final Piper, why are you going against people who like big gulps, man? That ain't cool. I don't do the sugary drinks.
Nathan Davis.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that label. That's a cool label.
Felipe, have you listened to it yet?
No, I just pulled them out of the ultrasonic machine.
I will have to honestly say that is one of the best. I won't refer to other people because Mazzy doesn't like it. That is one of the best sounding records. But here's a funny thing about Sam. What they do is they will label the pressing of the album. So if it's in its, I think like that is currently in its 4th or 5th pressing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a cool thing that they do.
Well, also, I mean, the first pressings were all done at what do you call it? not Optimal.
Palace.
What's the other one?
Yeah.
Palace.
Hey,
And
It's
Palace generally is one of the best pressing plants in the world, and now they're done at Optimal.
Yeah.
Which is
I don't
good,
know
but-
which one I have, but it
doesn't
I have
matter.
I have a question for Maz. He might be able to answer for me. And this is not a jazz record, but I picked it up at the estate sale. This Beach Boys, and it's autographed on the back, but I cannot figure out whose autograph this is.
Looks like Jimmy Hoffa's. Joe Newman.
I don't know who would it be related
That's
to?
definitely a
Starts
Newman.
with a
Let me
J.
see, friend Danny, the only one I have.
John
I think
Newman.
Mark Bennett, Mark Buddy. I don't
Your
know. I
buddy.
don't know.
Your buddy. John
I
Newman.
think this is a nobody.
Yeah, it's probably a friend.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Maybe it's a
He's
record.
signing
Right,
it
you're-
like he's-
hey,
he's signing it like he's a
Chris,
celebrity.
You're an exciting, thrilling dude. Do you write
It
your
does
name?
look like
on that?
Josh Lee.
I'm
I
just
think it's
reading the
Josh
context clues of the signature.
I mean, how many notes do you write like it's your album? This has got to be somebody.
Stunty,
yeah.
Stunty says it looks like Josh D's signature.
I'm fucking dead.
What did Josh D going back in a time machine to 72?
Oh shit! That was funny.
So, yeah.
Man, I think the edibles kicked
So
in.
one more that came this week. I think you guys probably have it or order as well. This one here.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Anything Impacts is impeccable. Impacts and Sam, you can buy like with your eyes closed because you know it's going to be good.
Well, I hope you
Except they
are
do- they
happy
do
that
need-
Chris is buying all
You
these
need to
albums.
hire a
right?
copywriter because there are 2 spelling errors on my copy of the Kenny Dorham Matador. On the
Uh-huh.
liner notes, there are at least 2 spelling errors that are like easily noticeable.
Is
Yeah.
anyone looking for a copy of Matador? Because I have a sealed one, an extra one.
Ooh.
From Impacts?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
And
the
and
recent
yeah.
reissue.
you should be able to flip that pretty easy.
Yes, you
Well,
Oh yeah. And lastly, I got an ORG 45.
good.
This was I was waiting for this reprint for like a year and a half. Those are amazing. This ORG 45s, they're great.
yeah, I'm not into Diana Krall at all.
Me either. I haven't
But
got there yet.
Her
This
stuff
record
sounds
sounds
great, though. I mean, it is good.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah, it is good. If you gotta buy one record, buy the Live in Paris. That stuff is great.
Yeah.
Stunny, where is or no, it's not Stunny? You saw Drum Suite. Where is that? There's an Impex version of Drum Suite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
they
believe
must
yes.
repress it.
Well, is it available?
It's a waiting repress. The waiting repress.
Oh dang it! It already sold
Yeah.
out. Mm.
Yeah.
Everything and Nothing. What do you think of the record?
That's
Look at my unboxing. Wait.
Oh, all right. Let's do it.
that's Chris, by the way. Hi,
Yeah.
Chris.
Oh,
Say hi.
Chris.
Okay. So look, there's a box and it's gone.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, ah,
Yeah.
yee, ah.
I can't open it though for some reason. I got the same record. So what do you think about this record, Felipe?
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what
amazing.
numbers are they numbered?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
To 3,000 it looks like.
Your
But
But
3,000.
does it have Josh D's autograph on the back?
No, that does not. Does not. Who's on this record?
Is it pre-jazz? Is it what
It's-
period?
Is Jackie McLean for sure?
Yeah, but is it post when
That's
after they
early. I
kicked
think it's
Lee
like
Morgan
56.
out, or
There's
I think
a
that's-
56. This is a 56 record.
56.
right before
That's
they got Lee Morgan?
That's an
Yeah.
early one.
Yeah.
But it's after Horace Silver, kind of, and Hank Mobley were in
Yes.
it, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
When were they in it? In 55? That's like
They were
really-
sort of the original configuration. I have,
Yeah, that's right.
if you
Okay.
want,
That makes sense.
I
So-
have a repressing of that it's that Columbia album with all of them on it. It's really good. Then there's a redone with extra shit on it. I don't have that one.
Yeah. So I have the lineup. So out of like big famous names, it's only Jack McLean and Art Blakey.
Yeah, Jackie McLean. That I opened that Coincidence one. That should have been a Lee Morgan album. It's basically a Jackie McLean album, but it's really Lee Morgan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Art Blakey, Bill Hartman trumpet, Jack McLean auto sax, Sam Dockery piano, and Spanky the brass bass.
Yeah,
Spanky.
that's an early
Thank-
group.
I
For sure.
think he's awesome. He did a bunch
You
of
know what?
7.
That album is Ote.
is good. So, yeah. So what else? Let me show you this Discogs Adventure here that I got waxed. It's a pretty good one.
Okay, what you got?
I bought this OG sensor cover, first pressing. I offer a good chunk for that. When the guy was about to ship the record, he said, "Man, I just saw a warp." I said, "Send me a video," and he was cool enough to send me a video. And I said, "Man, if I want it, I can ship it for the shipping cost, but I'm not charging for the record." And the record is mint. I sent for flattening at Toad Hall with Nick.
Really?
It worked. The record plays like a charm, and it's like it's worth some chunk of money there.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Is that an
So
OG?
You know what? I sold a copy of that from my friend's collection. How much did you pay for that?
He paid $0 for it.
That's a $200 plus record.
I offered 140. The guy accepted. He was about to ship. He said, "Man, it's warped. I cannot charge you for that." I said, "Send it over. I'll try to flatten it," and it worked.
How did you flatten it?
I sent it to Toad Hall.
For how much did you pay to have it flattened?
$7.
And how much did you pay the guy the money or no?
No, I didn't pay anything.
Now sell it for $200 and buy a jazz record.
That's the correct answer.
Hey, listen, if you were an old guy from Texas, you would fight me right now, but you're not.
Yeah. I got some UK stuff too. These are OGs UK. This sounds amazing. It sounds better than any version that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And this one too. These are OGs UK.
Hey, wait! I was yelled at for. I have a ton of other records to show that are not jazz.
Felipe is the president, so he can do whatever he wants.
He's the
And I got this one. Like, you probably saw this one, right?
Yes.
Oh, so good.
Hey, Felipe, you're turning into Mike, showing that same album all the time now.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I showed an album twice once, and I'm never going to live it down.
You have a string of videos where you show the same album. I know it.
No, I do not.
Here's a great record. Y'all
have you showed this record before?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good record, but I see it all the time, and actually, you find that in pretty good condition.
Yeah,
I got it for like $5. It's great. Love it.
Well, I got mine for $1, so in your face.
Well, I don't care. That's all you care about, Rob. Damn it.
I would fight you if you were from. Oh, you are from Texas. Let's put up your dukes.
So we're getting in one of my favorite jazz records, which I got from the Coleman collection.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Is this record?
Oh, geez.
No, it's not an OJ. It's not an OJC. It's got Uptown Girl, a great song about Christy Brinkley.
I think it's a Charlie Parker standard.
I think there's that song that Billy Joe wrote about you. Tell her about it. Isn't that on there?
Yeah.
Hey, here's a record that people want to find, and I'm being serious, and I found it today.
Okay.
You want to make me big, Chris?
Yes.
I'm being serious. People look for this record big time.
Really?
Do you know about this?
Of course.
Yes. So I found a copy of it today.
Nice.
How much did you pay for a buck?
I went to an estate sale and they were overpriced the records, so I got like 8 records for $60.
Okay.
So.
There we go. Snack time.
Yeah. Nice.
Here's the back cover. Do you want to see the back cover? Because it's trippy.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
That's pretty sweet. I'm going to go to that place. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I know we like to make fun of you two now, but Joshua Tree is a pretty fucking great record.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I can't listen to it probably for another 10 years, but it's still a good record.
Yeah.
Well, I have.
Impact.
Oh, Wax, I think Vinyl Piper wants you to talk about this record here.
So this is what's interesting about it. So I found it's a promo copy.
Well, let's see it.
Nice.
Okay.
But This is actually a CTI album, but it's not. It was only put out.
Kudo. It's a Kudo,
Yeah.
So CDI.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess this who first distributed them.
Interesting.
Well, that was a sub label for the more like soul based stuff.
Yeah. I streamed a bit of this, but I've just cleaned it and it's drying right now. I'll play it later tonight.
Yeah.
But cool inner sleeve there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's amazing, Kevin.
Is Mike being yelled at?
I think so.
No, my wife wants to put one of her mother's dog on camera. But I don't think that's a good idea.
That's a great name for a band. Her mother's dog on camera. Hey man, her mother's dog on camera.
Don't see your mother's dog tonight.
Why do you have
up for Bon Iver?
She's visiting, but now the mother-in-law is now at her other daughter's house in the next town.
Here's my question to you, Mike, and this is a legit question.
Yeah.
Do you get along with your mother-in-law, or is it like
we actually get along really well? We basically like every weekend when she's here, we like cook up a storm. Like spend like the entire day listening to records and cooking. And I torture her.
Invite me, I can eat the food you cook.
I just tell her about pressing variants, and I tell her about Frank Sinatra stories.
Does she just shake her head and pretend to enjoy what you're talking about?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what she does.
So, did everyone get? Okay, let's put off for a second. Coltrane, for obvious reasons.
Well, we weren't talking about Coltrane.
Oh no, but did everyone get? What's one record you got this week? Aside from that, did everyone get a record this week?
Yeah. Yes.
What the hell did I just show?
I get unboxed. Hey, Chris, can you make me big?
After you open the box, I'll make you big.
You're gonna have a.
Chris,
You're gonna have a coronary.
I'm being silly. I'm not being.
There we go.
So I got a new one, and this is non-jazz, so I wasn't going to show it, but man,
Barry Manilow's greatest hits.
No,
I've mentioned this, I think, on Rachel's stream, but I really wanted this for the longest time, and honestly, what pushed me over was Michael 45's video, so I picked up the Chris Bellman Cup.
That is good. Yeah.
I don't know why it's not focusing, but this was $21 on Amazon, and
It's a great deal.
yeah. And the thing is,
about a year ago, that was like $100.
So last week I picked up an early pressing. I guess when did this come out? Was it 78 or 72?
72.
So I picked up a 72 pressing of it, and it plays so noisy. I was really disappointed. I was like, you know what? I'm just getting that Chris Bellman cut. I went to
here's the
Remy.
pup. That's Remy.
This is our dog. This is not my mother-in-law's dog.
That's Remy.
That's Remy. He's like,
is he named after Remy Martin?
No, he was named. My sister-in-law named him. I don't know what the reference was, but the rat from Ratatouille, apparently.
You know Remy Martin? That's a cognac. It's a
yeah, I know Remy Martin, and so got this harvest because I was just so disappointed with that other one. So this one hopefully plays super clean. But yeah, this is a new record I just picked up.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an old one that I found too. I had the same experience. By the way. There's a lot
of quiet parts in this, so that's why, like, if it's any noisy at all, it's gonna ruin it. So it's a great.
The record I'm going to show two records that I got VCLT from one of the most genuine, generous people in the vinyl community.
Oh.
And this is from my friend at Omnivore Records.
Oh yeah.
And actually, Wax sent me these. These are being reissued now, with another record coming out for Record Store Day.
Actually, five total, Mazzy. They're reissuing 5.
There we go. I mean, I love Jonathan Richmond and the Modern Lovers, and being reissued now, you need to get if you don't own these records, you're an idiot.
Those are colored variants.
Are they? I didn't know that. I haven't opened it yet. Rockin' Shopping Center back in the USA. This is great. Great record. He was originally on Berserkly Records out of Berkeley, but he's an East Coast guy. Of course, a lot of later generation people know him from Something About Mary. He was a troubadour in that movie. Mm-hmm. This is also a good one too. This is back on vinyl again. So I want to thank the greatest working man on the vinyl community, Rob the Wax. Walker.
Angry
not
wax
Walker.
who starts fights with people for no reason.
Yeah, but thank you. Can I do an opening on set?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah. Yes. Felipe
Make him big. Make him big. Can I make you big?
Who are making big?
Mazzy.
Oh.
How do we do it?
Oh my God! Why do you undo it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You rub it with your jeans.
I did, but it was.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they have that great and their logo's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Real nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Dead Wax says Mazzy loves you.
Loves you, yeah.
It's not warped. It's beautiful. Omnivore. I take it seriously. What do you call it? Post-punk, art rock, new wave. Jonathan Richman, quirky songwriter, troubadour. Great friggin' records, not jazz records, not that jazz bum shit.
Well,
Great stuff.
I'll check it out.
Well, you know, they have a jazz record coming out for Record Store Day. Is Bobby Cole, who's a singer, double record that they're putting out. It's kind of good.
The Record Store Day?
You know, what's with Stunty?
He's doing shtick. He's probably laying in his bed, rubbing himself with the blueberries.
He's probably rubbing himself with blueberries. Anyway, seriously, Rob, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let's see. This one looks warped, but let's see. Maybe it's not.
I think that's fair.
Oh no, it's really shitty. There's a strike on the barcode, so I can't return it to Amazon for credit. But that's okay.
Oh
Oh no!
no! You got a record for free that you want to return?
Oh my God, this one's black. What the?
Oh
Right.
no!
No.
I sent you the wrong one then.
That's
Well,
okay.
toss it out the window.
What a great, weird ass illustrated cover, photo illustration. It's a photograph.
Hey, actually, what might be cool is, can we bring up the Record Store Day release chart and look at the jazz records on it?
There's a live one of his.
Yeah, there's the Ahmad Jamal stuff.
There's also a Mingus from Candle.
Those are coming out. Those are candid ones. There's the two candid ones. There's two candid ones are first, so they're coming out right
first. Yes.
But there's the Ahmad Jamal, two separate Ahmad Jamal live recordings. Those are only available. I think Candid somehow is involved with them.
Okay.
Those are only available.
Zev produced both of those, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm pissed at the jazz bums because I haven't got my Candid record yet.
Dude,
Here's my problem with those only Record Store Day titles. You can't listen to them somewhere to see if you want to go out and buy them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but some of them, I like them. I mean, I don't care sometimes for the sound quality because I it's the archival stuff, is the unreleased. I really dig. This is an amazing record. This is an amazing one.
Yeah, but that sounds horrible.
Okay, what do we got? Is there a way to sort by genre?
I already searched for jazz up in the corner there.
There's not that many titles.
Can you increase the can you zoom in first to make it a little easier?
I have that. I just picked that up for $30. That doesn't sound that great either.
The first one was recorded on a radio station. The second one, no.
So there's a Mose Allison coming out.
Yeah, it's a later live recording done in Maryland.
Okay, Liberation Hall.
Yeah, I don't know that one. That's the one my buddy's putting out, the Bobby Cole. I have the CD of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Which one?
The Bobby Cole one. Point of View.
We got Cheek to Cheek Live. Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga. That's cool.
I'm gonna be doing an opening of that video, so I'll post it.
What
so
video?
Only 1,300 of those. That's gonna be a rare one.
The Bobby Cole.
Yeah.
Opening. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He never really. That's really his only album. He never really put anything else out.
Okay.
Have you heard it?
I have the CD of it because that came out a few months ago. It's good. He was, when Judy Garland had a TV show, he was the band leader. But it's vocal, piano, jazz.
What's this?
Very interesting.
What's this next one? Mezzador? Does anybody know what that is?
No, I do not.
Oh, that's the label. Sorry.
Arturo Sandoval. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know that.
It's Caribbean,
Yeah.
Okay. And then this Ahmed Jamal.
Yeah. So those two, I think, are Zev albums, but I think Candid sort
this
of
is
involved.
part of that Penthouse series.
Yeah.
So that's what the Coltrane was, right? Wasn't it Penthouse?
Yes, Seattle, yes.
But more the Zev ones are he did Wes Montgomery and the Wynton Kelly trio was one, and then there was another one. There's I
like that cover. I'm kind of interested in these because I like that period, early '60s stuff.
Mazzy, so Live at the Penthouse. These are part of that cache of Penthouse recordings that they found, and they put out the John Coltrane Live in Seattle.
I love their centerfolds, and I like that it's in Seattle actually.
Well, wait a second, Mike. I think the Coltrane was recording by the club owner. A lot of these were. Some of them were radio show recordings.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. I
don't know what these are.
I think this is from the same place. Honestly,
does it come with
radio show?
No, I think it's from the bar. I mean, I think.
Are there any details? Here,
Zev's thing had a bunch of details. There's nothing here. Well, there's something here.
Okay, here we go. Previous unreleased. Yep. Mastered by Bernie Grunman. Transferred original reels. It doesn't say.
And usually they have a accompanying video which has some sound. Do you want to see if you can find that?
Yeah, I'll look into this one. I usually sleep on Ahmed Jamal, honestly.
You can always find his stuff, but he was
It's
popular.
Whenever I find
it's always wrecked. Yes.
Oh yeah, his OGs are cheap, not hard to find.
Yeah, but they're beat up. They're usually not in good condition.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, what happened?
I got to research, I guess. So we got that other one. Here's the other one. Let's look at that.
Thanks, Chris.
Huh?
Chris is getting out of here.
Oh, thanks, man.
Take it easy, Chris.
Okay, we got. Wait, let's keep going. Mad Lib.
Oh, here's the other one. It's blue, I guess.
Yeah, there's a Johnny Griffin, Eddie Lockjaw one too at the Penthouse. They did.
Interesting.
But this is 65 to 66, and the other one
this is later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my god, this website's terrible.
Oh, their search mechanism is horrible. They never fix that.
If you can open in a new window, that might help.
Mad Libs?
Yeah, Mad Libs.
I don't know who that is.
So the Jocko.
Oh, that's cool looking.
What's the Jocko? What's the Jocko period?
So the Jocko is that technically just a repressing of the 2017 Record Store Day one they did.
Yeah. Oh, it was a resonance, yes.
Because I really would love if they're going to repress something, they should do that Eric Dolphy thing. I want that thing.
That looks cool.
Well, I'll have to buy that probably.
This is it was an NPR concert.
Can you scroll down to the description on that, Chris?
Yeah.
Just want to see what the.
I've listened to it. It's a good recording. It sounds good.
Oh, it's backed by popular demand, so it is a reissue.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I think they have a lot of other titles that need to be backed by popular demand.
Yeah.
I'll buy every one of their titles I see, basically.
Well, the last three Bill Evans ones sound really good, I think.
Yeah, they do.
They're amazing.
Mm-hmm. All right, what else we got here? Thriller. We already looked at that. No, we didn't. What is this? That's cool looking. I like that cover. Anybody know?
The number one for me is, for some reason, I don't know why, but it's the 4 LP box of Eric Burton and Declares War.
I don't think I've seen that. Or music.
Spill the Wine, all that,
Reggae Visionary. I think I'm in for that, maybe. I don't know. Sounds
maybe,
cool.
yeah. Sounds interesting, yeah.
It's an exclusive release, so if I don't like it, I could always sell it.
Cool.
Well, why are you about making money, man? It's just
I'm about making money. It's just like so I can buy other records that I want.
Well, don't say that to certain people. They might fight you.
Well, they can fight me.
Dude, when you guys were going back and forth, my blood pressure was increasing.
Oh, I was getting pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I so was. Hey, Mazzy's a big Tony Williams dude. What about this record?
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, gotta get this
Well,
one.
I didn't see that.
is
What is
this?
it? Wait. What is this? Who's putting
It's
this
on
out?
RSP. I don't know.
Is this
No,
a
who's
first or an exclusive?
Let me see. Hold on. Vinyl.
It's a fir- it's a
Musicos,
first.
musicos.
What the fuck is that? I have
That's
no
all the
idea.
details. What's in more
Sup-
info?
Can you-
Supposedly, the rumor goes that at least what's the cheaper classic, the Blue Note Classic, will probably, hopefully, release spring. Tony Williams
Yeah,
spring.
I would hope.
I think spring could be a Tom Poet. Music Matters did not release spring.
I don't think they're going to do it on a Tom
Oh wait,
Poe.
what record label is this? I don't.
It's
know.
music.
Music,
It's that.
musicos.
So is this going to be a shitty pressing?
I don't know. Buy one and tell us.
I'll try to find out more.
Yeah.
But you know, Record Store Day, yeah. you can always find
Hey, Baggy, don't get your biking shorts in a knot, okay?
Yeah.
It is. That's fair.
Maggie, if you want to come up, here's a link.
Okay, so here's some past Record Store Day.
Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I want to talk about one more of these.
Sure.
So, have
Oh, the
y'all
Jazz
done any
Dispensary, yeah.
dispensary stuff?
I don't have. Well, technically, I have that Joe Henderson, Alice Coltrane record. That's a Jazz Dispensary record, right?
Yeah. What do you call it? Collects Jazz Dispensary. What's his name?
Who else?
Who?
I mean, I love them. I only have one, but I want to get more of them. They're freaking awesome.
Bob Bradley. He collects all those
that's cool.
Jazz Dispensary ones. Yeah.
Did Bob Bradley record a video of telling us what to buy?
I'm just saying that's.
No. Yeah,
Yes.
he always does those videos, and I listen to him.
Yeah, exactly.
I love his channel.
It belongs in any collection.
There's nothing more expensive than watching YouTube videos about.
He has a beautiful music.
Felipe, you were talking earlier about Neil Young, and you were showing that Neil Young. I know this is a jazz thing, and someone's going to castrate me figuratively for mentioning a non-jazz thing, but I'm really excited for the possibility. I know Neil Young puts out way too many, unreleased records, bootleg records, but there's going to be a new Neil Young and Crazy Horse record coming out in a few months, produced by Rick Rubin.
A new one?
Yeah. Rick Rubin producing it.
Yeah, I decided to take a dive into this Bellman because I bought first the Carnegie Hall, and I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds so amazing. And then I went back and
one of my favorite records that a lot of people don't like is the one Daniel Lanois produced, La Noise.
Yes.
It's a kind of a soft, noisy record, La Noise.
I picked these up today.
Those are great.
There you go.
So those records are kind of interesting. I mean, they're not super anti-commercial, but this is, according to his description, is how he would communicate with his son, the Zotis, right?
Right.
It's like the noises and stuff. So it was very personal for him. I think.
I loved it. I love that record. I like that. That first Neil Young record you have there, Rob. That's his first solo record, and to me, that is the closest he's done to. It's a Buffalo Springfield record, really. It sounds like his stuff on Buffalo Springfield.
I believe this is a first pressing.
No.
Well, no, wait. There's two things. This is a reissue, but there's two things. They said there's a misprint version of this record. Did you know that?
Well, the first version of that record didn't have his name on the masthead.
So is this the misprint version?
Well, that's the second print. That's when they put his name on it.
They call it in Discogs. They call it the misprint version.
Oh, don't listen to Discog. You're such a follower. You need to be like you need to forge ahead, Rob.
You want to see a cool misprint? This is a cool one. I haven't found.
Don't set off my anger thing. You wouldn't like me when I'm.
Is that Aerosmith?
You see this one here, the greatest hits. That's the original one.
I've never owned an Aerosmith record. How embarrassing!
I have Toys in the Attic.
Look at the misprint. That's side one. That's side two.
Oh, shit.
Actually, I do have Walk This Way with Run DMC 12-inch. That's all I got.
You always talk about the 12-inch. I picked this up.
Damn. Rob,
a vinyl Piper. I have pre-ordered that CCR. It's on the way. I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh yeah.
What's CCR?
Now, Jazzy, I have
Night in the Woods is great. My first.
I have a revolver question for Jazzy. So, I have the 73 stereo, Are there different stereo mixes? Like one's hard pan and one's like center with the voice?
No, but do you have the American or the UK?
It's a Parlophone.
Okay. That's probably a great one. I mean, that's obviously
it sounds
all
great,
analog.
but I was watching somebody's video and they were saying how like the original one, people like complained about the hard panning in it for stereo, so they redid it so the vocals are in the center.
I'm not as well versed as those experts there, but there was not the whole album. But for instance, I have a very first UK Tomorrow Never Knows, and that is very different. Okay. And then they changed it soon after. So, as much as I know about the Beatles, I would say you're fine with what you got.
I don't think I'm going to get the box just because it's the expense, and I already have the record, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I think the panning on the Stones record is much worse.
Okay.
I mean, for me,
which Stones record?
Let's say some of the US, like Aftermath, Mother's Little Helper is like unlistenable.
The American or the British?
I think the American. That's what we got in Brazil. I think probably.
Well, the American London stuff was all electronically processed. I don't know about Aftermath, but the ones before that were not true. Were not true stereo.
And the Stones record just voices on one side, only the voices. It's terrible.
Yeah. Okay, I'm really offended by Josh, so I gotta go because I can't stand this abuse anymore.
Oh, no.
So I will see you next week. I love you guys. I seriously have to go. And Josh D. And this morning's outburst with the wax. Anyway, I gotta go. Seriously, I'm just kidding on that. My pizza's ready. That's what I gotta go.
All right.
Thank you for joining us.
I love doing this. I hope you don't mind us crashing at parties.
Of course.
Yeah. They're gas. Thank you.
This is always welcome.
That's funny.
Let's talk about jazz records now.
Yeah.
Oh, dogs are fighting.
The dog just ran off with one of his blue trays.
The dogs are fighting. Every once in a while, they go at each
So
other.
this is what. Go
ahead. Okay. Did I already show this one this week already? I can't remember.
No, but those Xanadu records are awesome.
Yeah.
Although
I was in a. Oh, sorry.
It's Charles McPherson with Duke Jordan, Sam Jones, and Leroy Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Xanadu, yeah. It's a really cool record. This is the first one I've gotten, Rob. What's the Xanadu?
I got this one here.
I have the Dokler. So the Xanadu records are funny.
That looks amazing.
There's a lot of those Xanadu records that are like they got old tapes.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then they did
modern. Chief Mike.
Yeah, at the time they did modern recordings. But I have a Doler Coker. He was a sideman. He did a lot of records for them. I have there's a few Art Pepper ones.
Oh, that's cool.
That he's on those too.
Wait, is that an Alcone lead record?
Yes.
Would you show us the record you were looking at?
Xanadu.
Yeah.
It's Alcone, Dexter Gordon, Sam Jones, Louis Hayes, Blue Mitchell, Sam Noto.
That's like ridiculous.
This is stellar, yes.
Is there any more pictures on there? That's cool.
Let me see the back.
Yeah, this is a new label for me, and I think I'm very interested. I ordered
no pictures.
Record. I don't remember what it was.
No pictures, but extensive liner notes.
Liner notes. That's cool.
Yeah.
Who in the chat doesn't read the liner?
Actually, I have a whole stack of new jazz records I got this week.
Oh, well, shit.
Nice.
Let's look at them.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
This is a double album. It's a live concert on
Pablo.
I
need to get that.
You being all fancy, Mike, with buying up all the copies of Alternative Blues. I went to a German website and found a copy of the album the Alternative Blues came from. Ordered it from Germany at a really good price, and then I went to a record store and found this for $5 in mid condition. So this is the record the Alternative Blues came from.
Oh, very cool.
It sounds really good. I'll have another copy if someone wants to take it off my hands, but this sounds really good. Very good.
My local store here actually has. Yes, go ahead.
Felipe, should I blind buy the Alcone right now? Is That
It's,
am I gonna like it?
it's dirty cheap. You're gonna like it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Done.
This is just a comp of a lot of his prestige stuff, but it sounds great. Cool cover.
Well, what record are we all buying right now?
I'm buying the
Well, the one
Alcon
he
Xanadu.
just showed.
Oh, okay.
He's ruining our chances of getting it.
No shit.
I mean, that lineup looked ridiculous, guys.
So,
Come on.
so I remember I found this concert program stuffed in a McCoy Tyner record, and then I actually found the record of the tour.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is really good. It's a double album. This is cheap. I recommend picking it up. It's really good. So all three of them come out and do different things. And then I found a white label promo.
Nice.
Of this McCoy Tyner twofer.
You should send it to me.
I should send this to you.
Yeah, looks pretty awesome.
And then I did ship this, but I did an opening video I'll post later. This is not it's not a Jackie McLean record. It's Lee Morgan.
Yeah.
They put it out.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go. I'm ordering this. What was that record, Rob?
Which one?
What was the Lee Morgan one you just showed?
No, this is a Jackie McLean.
Okay.
That was it only came out basically on vinyl on when it was released in '80.
Okay.
It was a shelf. But it's Lee Morgan's on here, and he wrote 2 songs, and he just steals this record. It should have been a Lee Morgan album.
That's cool. That's actually of those LT series. That's one of the better pictures they've used. They've used some horrible pictures.
What number is that, Rob?
It's I don't even know. Does
it
have
LT?
it?
Yes, it does. It's LT 994.
994.
Yeah, they should. If they put this out as a Tone Poet or something,
they will.
They should put it out as a Lee Morgan album.
Yeah,
that's my feeling. Good night, everyone.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, everyone. Now that I've secured a copy, I'll drop this in the chat if anybody's interested.
What was the name of that record? So we all can buy them up.
Consequence.
No, the one you showed with Al Cohen and.
I just dropped the link to the chat so the Peanut Gallery can go at it like piranhas.
So True Blue, like Madonna, True Blue.
Madonna's on that?
No, she has a record called True Blue, right?
Yes,
True Blue.
Can somebody from the can we stream that Xanadu record?
Okay, so here's one last thing. A Blue Note original you can buy for less than $10.
What?
Those 80 Blue Notes, they suck. Those are my first Blue Note purchases. This is an original Kenny Burrell.
Yeah, I've seen that record.
Music is okay, but the pressing quality is just terrible. It's laughable. It's really, really bad.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So is that Xanadu record good, Felipe?
Yes, it is. I like it.
Hey guys, I just dropped the Discogs link to that Alcon Xanadu.
Everyone's bought it up. It's gone now. Thank you.
However, another Kenny Burrell that I really dig is this one.
There's a couple copies for really cheap, like $6 on it.
I have a hat just like that.
Yeah, this Kenny Burrell. Yeah, that reminds me of Clockwork Orange for some reason.
You know, Elemental reissued this album on CD. Somehow they got a deal to put out a bunch of those Xanadu records.
They're really good.
I saw that. Yeah. Josh D, I saw that one. He goes, somebody has one of those Xanadu Alcones and it says near mint, and then it says there's a 3-inch seam split.
Jesus.
Well, it's near mint on the cover.
No, it's what is it? I think it's near mint media and then VG plus cover.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I could be wrong. But I passed on that one. I got whatever it was. There was another one.
What grade did you buy?
I bought a near mint VG plus media / jacket, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a successful jazz bump?
Can somebody play? Chris, can you bring up that record? Can we listen to
I'm
it?
trying to buy the damn thing.
Oh, right.
Here, I'll play it. I'll play it.
Okay.
Let me go back.
It's probably gonna sound terrible. No,
Gosh, you really?
I know. I played. So there was another Alcone I saw at my local record shop, and I sampled it, but they were playing America the Beautiful on it, and I just wasn't really feeling it. But that lineup looked so much better than the one I listened to.
Here, hold on one second. I'll play it right. Here you go.
All right, let's see.
Oh, it's shitty.
Oh, I like it. Sounds good. Sounds breathy. Are those two tenors? That sounds like.
Are they playing the same song?
Free jazz. Actually says it sounds like they're practicing.
Yeah, this is the alternative blues. Let me play another song. This is another one. Hold on.
No, that sounded good.
It's the same song.
That is the same song. What are you doing?
Does it belong in there?
It's like we're in that house.
Well, I think you just flushed the $20 down the toilet, Mike.
No,
I like it. I have it. I listen to it.
I don't have any Alcone, so I need someone to.
No, it's dope. That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I'm down with that for sure.
And I mean, you're streaming, right? There's no low end. There's just like blown up horns.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much like anything with Blue Mitchell on it.
I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger. Thank you.
Have you seen this label here, Vic?
Oh yeah, I got 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah.
Let's
What
see
is that? What record is that?
Do it again, Felipe. Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's very cool. Vic.
How can they be brothers if they all have different last names?
They're adopted, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good comeback, Felipe.
Vic's a great label. I've got an Art Blakey on Vic. Actually, isn't that the not in Tunisia? Art Blakey did 2 records.
I think so, right?
Yeah,
the first one.
The second one is on Vic.
All right.
Well,
so is there a different lineup between those two? And then what years
one's
was this
live.
recorded?
One is live. The Blue Note is not live. That one, I've only seen it on Music on Vinyl.
I have it on vinyl, yeah.
That's a live version of the record, I think, right?
All right, I'm looking it up.
I think so.
So is Music on Vinyl just the same thing as MoFi now? Like, do you see them as the same thing?
Music on Vinyl is a private company, and they have made no bones that their stuff. I think some of their records are analog, but most are digitally sourced.
Yeah,
but
my point is, like,
sound good.
They're the same quality as MoFi, basically. Probably.
Are you trying to make a joke about MoFi? Because I'm ready to fight again. It's been about 5 minutes, and I'm.
It has been 5 minutes.
Okay, so the live A Night in Tunisia was recorded in '57, and it was in studio number 3, New York City. That's the Vic one. Trumpet is Bill Hardman. Tenor sax is John Griffin. Piano is Sam Dockery.
Johnny Griffin.
Drums is Art Blakey. Bass is Spanky DeBrest, and then alto sax is Ferris Bender.
Ferris. Yeah. But is that the same one that you can get as the Music on Vinyl one?
This is this one. I'll drop it in the chat.
Not sure.
Because that's one Music Matters album I have is The Night in Tunisia.
Yeah.
No, this is the Vic one. The Blue Note one is the Music Matters one.
No. Well, right. But there's one you can get it new on Music on Vinyl. Is that the Vic one?
Oh, yes, I would think so.
Likely.
One looks like you're in Turkey.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is Music on Vinyl too. Do you guys have this one?
Well, I have the Record Store Day version of it.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
That came out like 4 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. It's good.
Oh, yeah.
The Baggy's asking if Alcone played the baritone sax.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but he's a nice Jewish boy. Hey, And, Felipe sent me the Alcone record, and it's very good. But it's also been reissued by Sundays. You could buy it on their website, which has a cool ass cover.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I wish they had the same cover.
But Josh was asking, has Sam Records come out with anything new lately?
I'm still waiting on my
Lester Young?
Charlie Bird live album that I ordered from the In-Groove.
You mean Lester Young?
The one Jasper and Charlie Bird live.
Oh, okay.
I ordered that from the In-Groove, and his bags were destroyed in a house fire, and 5 cats died.
That's 58, I think it's called.
Yeah. So
yeah, that one's good.
They had the Lester Young repress that came with the 10-inch.
Yep.
Has that come out anywhere here yet?
Yeah, I thought.
Mike has. Yeah, Mike has it for $10 more than everywhere else.
Man, you should have yelled at him this morning. You had a chance.
Well, I've never asked him that directly, but I put it in the chat in the Peanut Gallery before, but Rachel didn't ask it.
Hey, look, you should get. I have all the Chet Baker ones; those are awesome. Unfortunately, my Miles Davis had a skip in it, and I had to send it back to Acoustic Sounds.
Oh yeah, Chet Baker. Yeah.
And then it also had a scratch on it too. And then, what else do I have by them? I have
Afternoon in Paris. You said you have
Afternoon in Paris is a must-have.
Yeah.
Nathan Davis, I would venture to say, is one of the best sounding records I have in
the 3LP, the 3LP live thing.
It just is such an amazing pressing and recording.
Yeah.
And Nathan, he's one of those guys I would love to have more of his stuff.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Oh, you know what I just ordered? So last weekend, somehow at the Record Safari, he got a stash of Strata East records, and I went in there, and they were just really expensive. And the guy grabbed this Billy Harper for $100, this OG, but Pure Pleasure has a pressing of it. I ordered for $40. I streamed that record. It was one of the most amazing jazz records I ever heard. Have you listened to this? Let me pull it up and play some of it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's Billy Harper. It was his first ever record. He was a young dude. He arranged all of it. It's called Capra Black. Have you heard? I'll put the link to it. There's a Pure Pleasure. It's an expensive record, but I've had good experience with the Pure Pleasure records.
Me too, mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me play a little bit of this because it is. I think it's one of the best records I've ever listened to, and I streamed it.
Julian Priester's on it.
And I started listening to more Billy Harper stuff. He's great. I recommend. I listened to this, and I ordered it from Dusty Grooves for $40. I say drop everything and order this record.
I already ordered a record.
What did you say?
I already ordered one record on this stream.
This do you have this, Felipe?
No.
The whole record is up on YouTube. I highly recommend streaming it. I think once you start listening to it, you will not stop listening to it.
Definitely.
Nice recommendation. Yeah, it sounds good.
And I get it sometime next week. So
put up a video about it.
I will. I will. I'm gonna do a video, and I'm holding that one for you, Mike. That South African jazz record. I want to do a video of records that no one talks about, and these are amazing.
Yeah, no, that's the way to go. I mean, nobody needs to do any more Blue Note videos. I mean, I think.
No, hey, calm down. We got more Blue Note videos to do. Come on now.
Well, you know, I mean,
wait a second, Nicole. I'm the one who brought it up. Why don't you give me some praise there?
Was this? You're absolutely right about Billy Harper on Sam. Very strong music.
Wait.
Billy Harper's on Sam?
No.
Yes, Billy Harper Quintet on Sam.
Yeah. It's a live recording at Anita's.
Oh, I've heard that one's like. I've heard people not like that.
Look, your friend is holding it up.
Yeah,
is that good? Is that good, Chris?
Yes.
Yes, it is amazing. Yeah, I got the first batch like that last year.
Yeah, I got this one like last week.
Oh, hold on, Lastman. Chris just hold up a record. He should score points with you.
Yeah. Also, Mark, nobody ever said we're experts. We literally call ourselves bums.
Yeah.
Very true.
So
That's very true.
Yeah.
Hey, when did you get that one, Chris?
This week or earlier this week, Mike
Where'd
had
you-
in groove. In groove.
Yeah, now that's the reason he doesn't have anymore. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Yeah, well, watch his video every Thursday morning and during meetings, and then buy records when people are talking to you.
I do, but I ignore it. I do it with the sound off.
I do too, mostly.
Yeah, I got from him as well, but it was still on pre-sale, and they delay like 3 or 4 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I want to get the Pure Pleasure one first, but that album just floored me when I streamed it, so I can't imagine what it'll be like listening to the vinyl.
This one's pressed at Palace too. That's interesting because he was getting all of his stuff pressed at Optimal, but maybe the Palace stuff's starting to come back. That'd be pretty cool.
And the custom inner is unlike any other Sam.
Well, I get seam splits with those custom innards. They go right through those.
Yeah,
they don't ship well.
True.
But it's like a drawing. It's really beautiful. It's like his T-shirt. That's like his shirt, actually. It's like the shirt Billy Harper is wearing.
You didn't like the Sam Records one or the Capra Black?
Mark, are you talking about the Sam Records one?
Because that Capra Black is just an amazing
album.
album.
Black, that little bit you stream, Rob, sounded really cool. Definitely putting that on my want list. Check that out more.
We should get a kickback for every record we sell on the stream.
Is Pure Pleasure using like an analog mastering chain?
Well, they claim, and they don't always hit it out of the park. But here's one other Pure Pleasure I recommend. Actually, all the ones, the Sonny Rollins and Coleman Hawkins one. That thing is amazing sounding. Read their reissue. The Duke Ellington Uptown. That one sounds great. So people have hit and miss with the Pure Pleasures, but all the ones I've bought are good.
They're just expensive. Like they're the same price as analog production stuff.
They're $40.
Yeah.
You know, they used to be 34. I think Mike, if he still has the old ones in stock, he's selling them for that original price.
Yeah. No, I've got a bunch of their stuff. It's all been great.
Yeah, dude, buy that. I'm gonna make a video because I'm so floored by that. And he has another record, the Billy Harper. If I can play this other Billy Harper that he made. Sorry, let me see if I can find it. Black Saint, which he did in 75, like 2 years after. I'll play this. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is no Al Cohen and Dexter Gordon. This guy's such a strong player.
Little big bandy.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
It's got a little swingy big band style.
The thing I saw about a lot of Billy Harper records is they were pressed in Japan only.
Yeah, somebody put a comment like that. So Mark says, "Wax, the Billy Harper on Black Saint is even better. All of his Japanese releases are killer as well."
Dude, I'm falling for this dude. He's just so hard and good. This is awesome. Kind of when you direction like jazz I'm going in. Is this?
I can't wait for your video, Wax. It'll be cool.
Well, when I get the record, but
yeah. Awesome.
There's a recent pressing of this record in Germany.
Mark's going to revisit that Sam Records and see if his opinion changes.
If not, you can always sell it. easily.
Is that a two LP set?
It's one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one.
But it's in a gatefold, isn't it? I thought that was like a 2 LP live set.
No, it's not. It's in a fold over back.
Oh,
other stuff.
All right, okay.
I hate, Chris, that your default is you could just sell it. I just don't like that. Maybe
I learned it by watching you, Rob.
No, you're supposed to say this. I learned from watching you. What's that commercial?
That's what I just said.
Yes, but you didn't do it with any feeling.
That's okay.
All right.
That's my next Boomer Scalper video. Do you want to be in my Boomer Scalper video?
Do it.
No, I'm just going to use your picture, and I'm going to use my... No, I don't think I want to be in any more Boomer Scalper videos. I just want my picture, and I use that mouth-moving app.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. All right, so
I'm going to make that tonight by tomorrow, Boomer Scalper video of that. I'll give you credit. Do you want to be in it? Do you mind if I take a screenshot of you?
No, please don't. No.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to do the kid. I'll get the kid from the commercial.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's great. I learned it. Oh my God. I remember that commercial like it's burned into my skull, man. They played that shit so much back in the day. Holy shit.
I'm going to go on a little bit.
Here's the funny thing about I wanted to get that needle drop Barney Weiland record, the Zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was a Canadian company that pressed it. And it originally sold through Bandcamp. But I'm holding off. You know, even Michael 45 did a video on that needle drop record.
He did? What did he say?
He liked it. He says it's good. You know,
I like early Barney Weiland. I'm not too into his later stuff.
Well, he did some weird shit, but there's the Timeless reissues that Vinyl Music on Vinyl are doing. Mm-hmm. In October, they are putting out a Barney Weiland record. I'm interested in getting it. You know, I had that Archie Shepp one that's really good. I recommend people getting.
Yeah, I like Barney Weiland's early stuff a lot. And then his later stuff gets, I don't know, I just wasn't into it. I checked out Zodiac. I checked out a few. Like, they did a record store day release with that box set with the comic book. I wasn't really into that. I'm not into his later stuff.
You have the Sam you have his Sam Records one?
No, unfortunately, I don't. I do.
That is really good too.
Yeah, I wish I had that.
And then I have the Japanese reissue one of his first album. It's a live album. Kenny Dorm's on it.
Oh wow!
It's one of his first albums. That's a really good one too.
I like pretty much all his 50s stuff. I like.
Well, Felipe just picked up. He's on that Miles Davis.
Yeah. Wait, is he, or is that Bobby Jasper?
No. Barney Weiland is on the whatever soundtrack to the Gallows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gallows. Yeah. For sure.
All right. Notes, Mike. Thanks for the heads up on the Tyshawn. Oh, there we go. That's some good peanut gallery side conversation.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and get that reissue, the German reissue of the Billy Harper Black Saint album. But does anyone know this R Swimmer label?
No.
I never heard of that.
Records. Let me look about them.
Buy it and tell us how it sounds.
Well, you're not going to play your games with me and force me to buy your records. I'm not playing that game. R Swimmer is in Berlin.
My pizza's not ready yet.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, Mazzy.
Oh no.
I wish I had some pizza, man.
Who you out on a date with tonight, Mazzy?
What kind of pizza are you getting?
I just came to say hi. I can't hear you, so I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Right.
Now I want pizza.
I want pizza.
Oh my God. My mother-in-law's been cooking. The food I've been eating the past week has been amazing.
Wait a second. I think Mazzy got a deal from the owner of that place if he went live for 30 seconds.
That's it.
He didn't mention it though, so he didn't do a very good
I
commercial.
want to know what type of pizza you got.
Yeah, well, Mark Glassman, not all of us are made out of money, even though it might seem that way. But that original Italian pressing, isn't that some dough?
Oh.
What's that? The Barney Island?
Okay, people are saying this swimmer, they got warped records.
Yeah.
I'm leading. I like the Discogs reviews. I feel for the most part, people give you good information there.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is true, Josh.
No one says if this are swimmers, how they're sourced. I have to guess that they're digital albums.
What are the other digital ones that were coming out soon that I don't care that are digital that I wanted to buy? I can't remember now. There's some new series coming out, 3 or 4 records.
So Josh, this is not absolutely accurate. Speaking of records shipped to Germany, you probably saw today he received my record finally.
Yeah.
I shipped the record to him on July 21st.
Yeah, but he also had a Blue Train today.
Wow, it took that long for him to get them?
So here's what happened. We criticized USPS, but he left the US, went to Germany. It was clear in German customs. And then the next day he shows up in Mexico.
What?
The German guy sent it back to Mexico somehow.
You ordered it from a Discogs vendor and
No,
sent it.
I said it was my record. I sent it to Michael, to his
He sent
office.
it from Florida. It went to Germany, back to Mexico.
So it was cleared in customs in Germany. It was supposed to go straight to him, and then showed up in Mexico 2 days later. It was cleared in customs.
Oops, sorry.
And then was kept there in customs. When customs found, they sent it back to Germany, and then they delivered to him this week.
So how long did it take altogether?
About a month and took like 40 days or so to get there. 50 days, almost 2 months. Yes.
Hey Felipe, your Blue Train video is kicking ass right now.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. Well done.
I guess buying all those views worked.
Yes. Buying all those views. Hey, there's a Chinese farm that watches our videos. It's a small farm. It's a very small farm.
Hey, there's certain. Remember that scene from Scrooged? The cats are watching TV. Just have the detective dangle a little ball of yarn.
Nicole, I've got one Soul Note record, and it's amazing. Do y'all have any of the Black Soul Note stuff?
No. I don't have any vaccine.
What are those?
They're records, man. I'll find
Well, like, tell us. Where did you learn this way of talking from, Chris?
I've imbibed too much, man. It's hard.
So Wax, what do you have on your wall behind you now? You have obviously Lee Morgan. You have
Alice Coltrane.
Yep.
One of the best movies ever made, Spring Break.
Okay.
Highly recommend. If you've never seen that movie, you watch it.
Okay.
What's that one? Spring Break.
You have, or you haven't?
No.
It basically was a sex comedy from '83. 2 nerds meet 2 cool guys. You know who's actually makes a cameo in the movie is Jeff Garland from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Do you know the movie? Do you know the movie, Chris? You've seen it.
I try to remember because in those days I was still in Brazil, and they got translations. They have nothing to do with the original titles, so sometimes I can catch up.
What's the movie called?
The only great song that's on there is Cheap Trick. Did the title song Spring Break, but it's it's probably a movie they couldn't make today. But I when I was a teen discovering that girls were cool, it was a movie I liked.
Well, yeah.
And a cool thing is one of the actors in it, they released the movie on DVD and they didn't do any extras. So he made his own audio commentary and just sold it as an MP3. So you could play it along with the movie.
Hey, check this record out. This is Max Roach Quartet, In the Light, and this is on Soul Note. That's what Nicole was talking about.
When did that come out?
I don't remember the year. I'll have to. Oh, here it is.
It doesn't say it at the bottom.
1983. It's made in Italy, so it's got the flop European cover.
Who else is on it?
What's on the cover? Is that it? Is that the edge of a symbol?
It's a buttocks.
That's cool. What's the lineup on it?
One moment. Hang on. Let me show you the label first. It's really cool looking. If I can get it out of the fucking bag.
I'm sure glad I didn't buy that Al Cohn record. Now I can buy the Black Saint record.
That's true. Y'all should buy this. It's a good record. It's cheap too, probably. So it is. Here we go. Soul Note, Italian jazz label.
Huh.
Super interesting.
That is cool.
This one is kind of let's say a little out there, but it's Max Roach. It's a Max Roach, and it's freaking awesome. So you should all buy it now.
Well, thank you for that tip.
Yes.
So Rob, I'm sorry. What versions of Blue Train did you pick up? Both or
just okay? So the one I own is a DMM from the 80s. I found it sealed.
Okay.
I like it. It sounds great. It's stereo.
Okay.
So I just ordered the mono. I had a freebie from You Discover.
Nice.
So I got it for free.
Yep.
And then, but here's my take. And again, I will say this: it's eventually going to dip down on Amazon. It is
probably, yeah.
So it's in my cart, and when I get a notification from, I might get it, but it's not a priority. I think I'll be happy with the mono.
Yeah, I have the mono, and unless the reviews come out about the stereo, that it's like, I don't know.
There was a review that came out already, Mike, and Felipe said that the Tone Poets.
I know. But if
you should have them both. If you have a serious jazz collection, that's what he said.
Well, everybody's telling me to get it. Felipe's telling me to get it.
You know what? Stand firm. Do not succumb to peer pressure.
I from the get-go, before we even knew about like all the details, when we knew there was a mono and stereo, I knew I just wanted the mono.
Mm-hmm.
And that's already have a good order.
Hey, Mark, did you complain to where you got it from? Hey, listen, Mike, you've already displayed how weak-willed you are when Felipe showed that Al Cohn record and you just ran out and bought it.
Yeah, but I mean, look at that lineup, and plus, I don't have any Xanadu, and I wanted one, and plus, they're $8.
You got to subscribe to Let's Listen to the Record first before I buy it.
Well, I asked Felipe. Should I do a blind buy? And Felipe said yes.
Felipe, can you go tell him to start making run down the street, please?
Felipe knows my taste. We talk all the time. He knows what I like, and if he says I'll like it, I'm sure.
But to Mike's credit, at least he guessed the record. He showed the record a couple of days ago. I tried to buy it. Someone like outbid me.
Oh yeah. I'm exploring all these Jazzland titles that like there's like 3 available. So I go buy them, and then I tell them about it, and there's nowhere to buy.
Which record was this that you bought?
Which one?
Joe Gordon, right?
What?
Yeah.
Charlie Parker?
No. Joe Gordon.
Hold on. Let me get it for you. I'll share it in the chat.
Hey, y'all, now the chat's just straight up selling me records.
Don't succumb to the peer pressure.
I agree, Rob.
They're just friendly recommendations, man.
It was just I'm making myself buy another Billy Harper record. I'm succumbing to my own peer pressure.
You're making me spend all of my PayPal money.
Oh,
my PayPal money, which is like free money. It's awesome.
Here we go. This record. Check this out.
Mark, they'll just send you another one, and then you can just take it back like to a UPS store. It's so easy.
Yeah. They'll just send you a new one, right, Matt?
Check that record out, crew. That lineup, I mean, Freddie Hubbard on it sounds amazing. I've never heard of Walter Benton, and he kills on sax. I mean, it's such. I ordered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's coming.
I should have got this one.
There's like a bunch of Jazzland records where it's like straight ahead raw hard bop that is like some of the best I've ever heard, and the players are like people I've never heard of before.
Who owns the Jazzland titles now?
It's Riverside, so it's Keep Notes.
It's Concord.
Orange Keep Notes.
Concord Craft, whatever.
Yeah. This thing is amazing.
Yeah, that one goes for like over $100 now.
I paid 80 in shrink.
And look,
And it has the cover.
Steve Mitchell, Barry Harris, Sonny Rollins.
Has that been reissued?
I don't know, a couple times maybe.
If there's an early '80s OJC, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, this is killer. I love this record.
Rob, Denny's got a recommendation for you here.
Yeah, I see it, but I want the Black Saint.
That Black Saint sounded good.
Do yourself a favor and get that.
The only one that's available on Discogs is $60 right now. So
yeah,
I'll have to really kind of
here. Let me play.
Listen to it.
Do you guys mind if I play a little bit of this one he's recommending? Oh, it's not available anymore. Let's see.
Which one?
Let me know. Here, I'll find it right now.
Which one?
Hold on, I got it. This other Billy Harper. I was listening to a lot of his stuff. I mean, he's pretty consistently good.
That's cool. I only have the one record. I've only listened to it once, so it's.
Now, what's your sense? It didn't make you want to listen to it again?
No, I haven't put it away yet, so we'll probably listen to it again. And then it could disappear for 6 months or a year.
Rob, what year is the one that you ordered from Pure Pleasure?
Too many damn records.
It's 2018. It's the one they still have in print.
No, I'm sorry. The actual first, like the session year.
It's 70 something, 74, I want to say.
Okay, and then Chris, that's Sam Records one. What year is that?
I have no idea.
Are you trying to do math? You could just see what you're.
Well, just people said that Sam Records one. They didn't really like that.
The Billy Harper is 21.
What?
But it was recorded in 21.
No, when he. Yeah.
I'm just curious.
70s for sure.
Okay.
'75 is the title, and Team 75.
Okay.
Oh, here's a cool one. I want to know if y'all know anything about this because I just bought it and I hadn't really seen it before. This is like a Monk record.
Oh, I've seen it. I don't have it.
From Gearbox.
Yeah, that's a UK label.
Yeah.
It has an Obi on it?
Yeah, it has. I mean, I think it was meant for the Japanese market, maybe. I don't know. Where it was recorded, I have no idea, but the label's super cool. I haven't listened to this one yet, so.
Hey, has anyone from the in the chat bought records from Boplicity? Boplicity. It's from what the little bit I'm able to find online, people have said it's like the OJC of the UK. So essentially, they would put out a lot of jazz.
What's the title?
It's called the label's called Boplicity.
I might have one of them. The other British label is Affinity, and those are good. Those Affinity titles.
There's a record I want that the U.S. pressings are just way too expensive. But there's a Boplicity one, and I'm just wondering how good it's going to sound.
Do you mind? I found some of this Love on the Sudan, Billy Harper.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good too, man. He's solid.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got to check him out. Nice recommendation, Rob.
Yes. Now I'm going to go down the Billy Harper rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check him out.
There's too many rabbit holes, man.
I know. That's what's great about it.
Oh, wait, here's a record. I haven't listened to this either. I should have shown this one who was here. He probably has this one.
What is this?
It's, one of those verbs from like the 70s and 80s. There were two.
Yeah, I think those are Robert Ludwig's. Can you pull out the back? It will say that Robert Ludwig, or look at the initials in the vinyl.
Okay, but this is Lester Young and Roy Eldridge, you know, two giants, obviously, in '56. So yeah, I don't know if this was like released as another record already, and this is just a reissue, or
This is a powerful comment from Nicole. It kills me that I see OJC selling for $30 when I used to buy them for $5 in the early '80s. Oh, they go for a lot higher than $30.
Well, you know, back then, candy only cost a nickel.
But yeah, those '80s OJCs. I mean, all the ones I have sound great.
Well, you know, did you see my opening video of that Groove Homes OJC, the original? It had the 695 sticker on it.
Wait, can you show that? Do you have that record by you? Can you show that?
Which one?
The Groove Homes.
Man, it's somewhere.
Wait, is Groove Homes the organ player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
I mean, on there, Beastie Boys, man. Don't you know who the Beastie Boys are? Come on.
Yeah, what? Come on. They sampled them.
Yeah, right. They have a song called Groove Homes.
Can we talk? How many people here are Vinyl Me Please members? Yeah. So, did you see their inconsistency with what they drop pisses me off, because right now the next 3 months is just chock full of shit I want, and these whole year of nothingness island. So I was communicating with Felipe. I wasn't gonna get the Ornette Coleman because I have a beautiful copy of it, but then it's mono. It's not stereo.
Nice.
Well, I have the.
Now I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I think I'll get it.
And it's the one you're gonna get. The one I have is the 2010 Bernie Grumman stereo Rhino reissue that Chad had up on his site for $16 for a long time. It was a sale, so I bought that.
No.
So now, and it was pressed at RTI, I think. Now this is RTI press, Ryan K. Smith in mono. I have to get it. Then the next one, I don't know if I'm on that Miles Davis live album from the '80s.
Oh, I'll get that. I just basically take whatever they send me every month.
Okay, then December is the Yusuf Lateef. Here, let me show you.
Oh, that looks sweet.
Well, here. So I have the twofer with it. This twofer is affordable and sounds beautiful. I just listened to it. It's the Three Faces of Yusuf Lateef is the one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
But then for the essentials, they have Bob Dylan Blonde on Blonde, which I don't own on vinyl. And it's a mono, Ryan K. Smith on colored vinyl. And then but November is the Beastie Boys Check Your Head.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Is it gonna be AAA?
Was it recorded AAA? I don't think so.
It's a '92 record. I don't think so.
No, it's going to be digital, but it's
supposed to sound great.
An OG of that album is expensive.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking about buying that 4-disc box set they just put out. But
I'm just gonna wait on
Yeah.
So Vinyl Me Please today put out today 1,000 only pressing of a 4-disc of Mariah Carey's Butterfly 25th.
Screw you, Vinyl Me Please, and your really weird ass drops.
And she has an amazing interview at the Rolling Stone podcast. An hour, almost 2-hour interview about the record. It's a really good interview.
Are those drops that you just went over, Rob? Are they record of the month drops, or are they?
Yeah, the record of the month drops. I don't know how I'm gonna. I think I might swing. I have to decide is the Miles Davis or the Beastie Boys. That's what I'll decide.
Yeah.
December, I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to get. Maybe I'll double join to get the Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they'll let you just buy it or if it's allocated.
What Bob Dylan is it? I heard you guys talking about that.
Blonde on Blonde. Felipe.
Right.
It's his masterpiece. Yes, it's my favorite.
Oh.
I think that record I find Visions of Johanna, which is I think is his best song ever. It's perfect.
Well, it has a lot of his good songs on there.
Yeah.
But
Mark. Mark got the.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the Miles and get the Beastie Boys. Is that what I should do?
I would.
Mark, mine should be here tomorrow or Sunday after delivering Sunday. It was supposed to be here today, but it got delayed. Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't buy it. I saw it at Record Store Day, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pre-ordered that when it first came up for pre-order 6 years ago.
And a great just on the record pool here, a great VJ.
Ooh, what's that?
The Roy Vinegar.
That's a VJ?
Yes.
Ooh. Who else is on that?
It's his trio. So Leroy Vinegar, Mike Melvin, piano, and Bill Goodwin drums. This record is killer. It's a mono record.
Rob, do you have any VJs? Have you gotten into the VJ catalog?
I think I have some VJs.
There's some good ones.
You know what I have? That blues guitarist that everyone says was their influence.
Oh, Leighton Hopkins?
No.
Muddy Waters?
No.
It's.
I'm gonna probably sell it, but it's a original VJ. I mean,
and it was on VJ instead of
is how much? I would like to get the Lee Morgan VJ stuff. You know.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to take off. I'm gonna have to take off, I think. But y'all.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, I need to eat food. So
okay.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, Rob.
Thank you.
No problem. And I wish that I don't know where Chris gets this attitude from.
What attitude?
No, I got it from you, from watching you.
All right, and remember, everybody, Felipe just put out the Blue Train shootout against the OG, RVG, SRX, MMJ, Tone Poet.
I forget. What did you conclude?
Don't tell him. You have to go watch the video.
Watch.
No, I did watch the video, but the
peanut gallery has to watch the video.
I just wish he would go, you know what? I really love this one. He's like,
I think it was fairly clear.
Well, yeah, it's like this is the best, but it's hard to get it. So this one is very close to get it.
Yeah.
So is it okay? Just tell me the mono again to the SRX mono. They're very close.
They're very close. However, the vinyl is not so silent in the tone.
See, Mark. And Mark, yes, the one
vinyl.
And a couple of other things. I think the
good one.
Yeah, the Music Matters has more juice in this. So something else. It's Music Matters.
Yeah, and it's SRX. It's different vinyl formulation.
Yeah,
it's hard to compare. So that's
why. You know what? When mine shows up in the mail, I'm gonna throw it in the trash.
Make sure you scratch it up so if anybody finds it, they won't enjoy it either.
Yeah, exactly.
No, did you hear that Mike said this morning that a homeless dude came in with 3 butcher covers?
Yes. That was amazing.
Yeah. That would be a pretty cool video series where you see somebody like Mike who owns a record store, because every episode could be different genre, different artist, and I think it could be kind of cool.
No, you know what I would like? I would like Mike to be like, what's that fancy chef's name where he goes into failing restaurants and yells at them?
Gordon Ramsay, yeah.
Yeah, I want Mike to go into failing record stores and start yelling at them what they're doing.
That would be even better.
That would be even better.
Get out.
All right, see you, Mark.
Wait, you have the Anne Murray records mixed in with the Leroy Vinegar records. What are you running here?
Rob, did you see when he went to New York and he was talking about some of the New York shops he went into, and he was like, one of them had, I forget what the artist was. He's like, but it's ridiculous that they would have this. Oh God, what was it? It was like really shitty artist. I can't remember. But anyway, did you watch those videos when he went to New York?
I saw.
Yeah.
No. I went into my record store today, and the guy knows I do videos and stuff, and he goes, would you ever go into a record store and do your shooting and then badmouth them? I go, I wouldn't show footage. And I would maybe just say it wasn't a good experience and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hey, what was the record store you did a Boomer Scalper in, and it was like there was a long line? It was just a short line.
Oh, no. It had nothing. It was just the line thing. But I was at Record Safari, and I go,
oh, that's Record Safari? Okay.
I go, this would make a good Boomer Scalper. Old guys have to pee all the time. So
That's the record store that you go to often, and he's always putting out new stuff.
Well, Record Safari is not near me. I mean, if there's no traffic, it's a 20-minute drive, but it could be an hour.
Yeah.
But his stock, I've never seen this with another record store. His stock literally turns over every day.
Yeah.
Well, because he has enough business and he's smart about how he markets, because he does it all on Instagram, what's new.
Yeah.
So you'll run over there when he posts something you want, and I'll go in there and walk out with at least 4 records. So I don't think it's a hidden gem anymore, Vinyl Piper.
Well, he made a video. He made that movie.
Right. So, but I think here's what's great about it. The stock turns over, so you're bound to find stuff when you go in there. Now, I have a honey hole store I go to where I just bought these 4 records. So, and stuff doesn't turn over so much there, but I always walk out with stuff, you know. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You got to get this record. No.
Now, that honey hole you go to, is everything priced nicely? Like, is it a nice shop?
Now, right now, he got this gigantic funk soul jazz collection that is still in boxes. So I went. The cool thing today is like that Horace Silver, which I'm trying to collect all those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those are great. Yes, those are really
right.
Good.
I had to go through the boxes he had records in, and he had to price it.
Yeah. Now, how does he price it? Well, does he go to like Discog?
I think the guy's really smart and knows.
Okay.
But he's not a grifter. So that record, if I went on, right now people are jacking up the price on those Blue Note reissue series ones.
Oh yeah.
It was $15,
yeah.
fair
That's
price.
How much it should be. I mean, that's how much it used to be.
Right. I love that place. He's a good guy. He also sells some new stuff, but I go in there and I feel like I'm paying a fair price for the records. Like this was $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did I buy there today? Why is everything all out of sorts? This was. I did buy this. This was 20, but this is mint. Yeah, so like his mint records are $20.
Yeah, that's fair.
This was 20. This was not mint, but this record sells for some good money.
Really?
And this was $8.
Yeah.
This is in really nice shape.
Yeah.
Still got the shrink on it. No, it doesn't. Never mind.
Okay.
So I feel like and then this was $15.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I feel like those all fair priced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump.
That's right.
And so as Rachel does, what do you got going on for the rest of the night, Wax?
I'm going to look at my neighbor through the window here. What? No, I'm going to listen to the Great Green record. I really want to listen to that. I just cleaned it. Cleaned it up for Sonic.
Felipe, what are you going to do?
I'm going to play some. I got a big stash today, so I'm going to play some of those. No more Blue Trains for tonight. I already played Blue Train the whole day.
Yeah.
Probably going to dive into this SM records, some soul stuff, have a shot, and then crash.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play this Harvest, and then I'll probably spin Blue Train later tonight, or tomorrow or something, depending on how late it is. But yeah. All right. Well, cool. Thanks everybody for joining, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Oh. All right.
All right.